Well, I would have thought that I'm going to be using micellar water as my stable makeup routine. And then I'm going to show you guys one real quick hack that I do a lot. This video is not for someone who has dry skin. I feel like micellar water can dry your skin even more, and this is specifically good for someone who has oily to normal skin. But if you have dry skin, skip this video. This is probably just not for you, and yeah, doesn't really work this way. So I'm going to use a little bit of my Cosmia micellar water that I use every single time, and I have very empty, a little bit of micellar water leftovers, but I have an empty tube where I'm going to get a little bit of product. I really like Essence products, but I feel like micellar water is doing a great job as well, and it's so much cheaper, and you get more product. Here it is. What I really like to do, I add a little bit of this micellar water on top of my creams. So I have only foundation, just a little bit, a quick spritz. Okay, nothing crazy. And now I want to get a little bit of my powder, and I actually use some of this micellar water for my powder. This way, I'm getting this a little bit damped, and I don't know why, but it really gets a little bit different formula. I'm gonna tap it on the back of my hand because it feels a little bit too much, and I'm just patting my face with a brush. You don't really have to damp your entire foundation. I'm just adding a little bit on top, so it's lightly wet. And now I'm gonna real quick do the rest of my powders, and I'll be back to use again a little bit of this micellar water.
A few moments later.
Okay, I've just used the same spray. I just forgot to show this on camera. Let me real quick do one more spritz. Okay, and now I'm gonna use a little bit my beauty blender to make sure that everything is well incorporated. And that's basically it. That is the way I do my routine right now, and I haven't noticed a huge difference. I mean, if I use some expensive fixing spray or just micellar water, it really works for me. That is the main reason why I'm going to be quite honest that go ahead and use some micellar water instead of maybe like Catrice or even Essence, though I really like Essence, and maybe micellar water has some huge like ingredient list. When I told you right at the beginning of the video that for dry skin this is not the best option, though I know that certain micellar waters are perfect for dry skin and they're soothing your skin, but personally, I've noticed that my skin gets a little bit, not even drier, but you just feel like it tights a little bit sometimes while it's dry. When it's dry, it's totally normal. So you can definitely see that it looks a little bit more dry and a little bit more matte than like some other micellar waters. I do have a little bit of highlighter on, but overall it feels really nice, and I haven't noticed a huge difference if I use micellar water or fix and spray. So guys, choose for yourself, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. This one is a really quick one because this is the essential, I guess, product for like a lot of people that have no extra buck to spend on some very expensive products. This one can work as a multi-use, and I would say like universal way to implement your routine as an eyeliner booster, as well as a fix and spray, a little bit for like your powders. So see for yourself. If you want to give it a try, give it a shot, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.